What's going on, everybody? This is Katie. I came home a little bit early on a Friday, just because it's a Friday and I want to get home. I had some stuff to do when I got home, and I've taken care of it now. But I figured I'd do a quick update on the shrimp. I've been getting a lot of people saying that they want these guys, especially the yellow ones. I've got no problem selling them, but I figured we'd go on and do baseline prices and all of that. Obviously, I don't feel like they are big enough right now to go on and sell them. So if you want them, just let me know. Either send me a message or just comment on the video, and I'll just start a list. AKA Legs right now is at the top of it. She messaged me, and I already responded back to her, and I said, yeah, I've got no problem with it. You know, I can ship, and we'll go from there. But I figured on these yellow guys, $2 a shrimp. I mean, everywhere around here, I know locally they sell for $5 or $6 here in Houston. So I don't know what other people sell them at, but I was going to sell them for $2 a piece, and then obviously whatever shipping and handling is to that destination. But on the yellows and the snowballs, we'll do $2, and then on the cherries, we'll do $1.50. So, I mean, obviously it's up to you, however many you all want, but don't say, hey, I need all of them you have, because it's not going to happen. But yeah, I've got quite a few in here, but they're just not. I've got a lot of juvies still, and they're just not ready to sell. And I want to make sure I keep my colony breeding. I mean, obviously I'm still alright. You can see her, sorry the glare is kind of bad, but she's got quite a few on her, maybe 15 or so. This mama's getting old though. She's getting really old. And yes, that is a female. One, you can tell she's got a stripe down her back. That's one way you can tell. And two, the females are generally more colored up than the males. The yellows are a little bit harder, but the yellows also, if you look at their undercarriage, they've got this belly like that, and that's a sign that it's a female. So like on this guy right there, you see he doesn't have a belly on him. That is a male. So just a heads up if you all are wanting to know, that's kind of how you tell. Obviously, it's very hard to do on some species. Obviously, on neocardias, when they get their saddle, like this one, see that dark spot right there? That's called the saddle, and when they get that, that's basically the eggs that are, of course, it's not going to focus. But that's the eggs, so when she gets fertilized, they'll drop down into her underbelly. But yeah. That's what's going on. That's what I've got going on here in the fish room right now. So if you all do want some shrimp, just let me know. Like I said, I'll start putting a list together. I can't guarantee how long it's going to take these guys to breed. Obviously, they breed and they grow faster with water changes and good quality food. And water changes are as often as I can do it, but they're not every other day like I'd like to do on my shrimp tanks. So, yeah, just let me know. There's the yellows, and then we'll do some snowball action. There's a nice saddled female, and you're still not going to be able to see it. Alright, well, apparently they're not cooperating today, but in here it's the same thing. I've got a bunch of little ones. I just don't have one's big enough that I would feel comfortable selling them. So, I mean, that's pretty much where I'm at. And obviously I don't want to get rid of all of them. And obviously when I do, if you all do buy some, I'm not going to send all of the same size. I mean, I'm not going to send all adults or all juveniles. I like to mix them because ornamental shrimp only live for about 2 years max under like good care. And you really don't want to have me ship you 10 adults, and then, you know, them already be 6 months old, and then in a year and a half, all of them die off, because then all your babies are going to be the same age. I like getting them at different sizes. Obviously, like, sizes like that are way too little, but, you know, like, a couple half-inch juvies, a couple 3/4-inch juvies, some full-grown ones, stuff like that. That's how I like to buy them, and that's how I will send them. If you have a problem with it, I guess find somebody else to buy from. But yeah, that's what's going on in these tanks. I don't really have a whole lot else going on. Got a helper in here today. Yeah, buddy. That's Troy. He's our chocolate lab. He's a good boy. He's my protector, that's for sure. But that's what's going on. I guess I can get off the floor. Oh! Here, I'll show you a big giant hole on that wall where the 90-gallon used to be. I moved the 90-gallon out into our front entranceway just to kind of make some room so I can start planning out where the saltwater tank will go. And somebody asked me when I'm going to get done with the saltwater tank. I have everything for my saltwater tank. I have all my rock, which isn't alive anymore, and I have all of, hey Maddie, I have all the rocks, I have all my chemicals, I have my skimmers and everything, because I did have my saltwater tank set up back when I was in college, but it was too hard to set it back up when I first got down here, so I didn't. I left it, and I said, you know what, after my daughter was born, I said, if I think I'll have enough time, I'll set it back up, but until then, it's not fair for me to set it up and have another thing to try to maintain that I can't maintain 100%. So it is in the works, but there's a couple things on the to-do list first. Obviously, finishing the 240-gallon will be the first thing. The second thing, I've got a couple stands I need to build as far as I've got a new setup, which is a lot like this one, only I'm going to have two 20 longs instead of a 15 and a 20. So I got to build that, and then I've got to finish my water pond. I can't let it sit like it is for another year. I just got to get it done and finish getting the bog filter done. So I've got that stuff that has to come first before I even think about setting the saltwater tank up. And then I've got to kind of let my finances even out. I've had a very busy week with spending money, which I'm not going to get into now, but next week hopefully I'll start making some videos so you all can see what's going on. But yeah, that's what's going on in the fish room. Got it cleaned up a little bit from last weekend, and probably make a mess again tonight, but that's what's going on. Like I said, if you want shrimp, let me know. I'll start keeping a list. And also, tell me how many you want, so that way I know, obviously, so I can kind of try to get prepared for it. But, yeah, I mean, that's what I got going on. Everybody have a great night, great weekend. If I don't make any more videos, but, oh, I probably will. It's kind of a new thing. I like doing it, I guess. But that's what's going on. Like I said, guys, have a good night, great weekend. Later.